Hey HCG family, it's just me. I'm coming to you with my version of peanut butter coconut bowl bread. It's just a sweet treat that I like to make for myself on P3, P4, and it sort of tastes like a pancake, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So the first things I want you to do is, you saw all the items that I had out here in the very beginning. What I want you to do is get your peanut butter and your coconut oil, get a tablespoon of each, and put it in some kind of glass measuring, something to melt in the microwave. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a tablespoon of peanut butter, a tablespoon of peanut butter right here in this glass jar. We're going to put a tablespoon of coconut oil. Okay? Now if you don't want to use the coconut oil because of the calories, and I can understand that, I have come up with an alternative, you guys. Take some of your apples that you had left over from P2 and grind it up in the small magic bullet or your Ninja and make it into applesauce. And applesauce can replace oil or eggs in recipes. Use that. So we put a tablespoon of oil, we put a tablespoon of peanut butter, and now we're going to stick this in the microwave for like 30 seconds. And while that's cooking in the microwave, melting, we're going to go ahead and get our other ingredients ready. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of almond flour in our bowl. And as you can see, my daughter bought me this bowl. It's the Crazy Cat Lady, rightly named. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of almond flour. And I like to use the light colored almond flour and the golden flaxseed because I'm doing a peanut butter recipe and I want it to look golden. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of the golden milled flaxseed right here. And if you buy this kind or you buy the brown kind, the Hodgkin meal, you need to keep this in the refrigerator after you open it. And I also keep my almond meal in the refrigerator. So I have that in here, and I want you to get 1 teaspoon of baking powder, okay? And put with the flour ingredients, okay? Also I put coconut flakes. You don't have to have coconut flakes in this if you don't like it, but it's Unsweet organic coconut flakes, and I put 1 tablespoon in my recipe. It gives it sort of a nutty crunch. I'm using 6 packets of Stevia. Okay, that seems like a lot, but this is going to serve 2 people, okay, and you want it to be sweet. You really don't want it to not taste like, some kind of bread, or it's like a dessert bread. Just think of it like cinnamon, cinnamon buns or something like that you're serving for breakfast. You're going to need 2 eggs, and what we're going to do first is we're going to get our melted. See how the peanut butter and the oil are melted? What I do is I take a knife and I stir it around to mix it together. And it's a little warm to the touch. So what you want to do is you want to add your cold milk to it first, okay? So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of milk, unsweet almond milk, to this mixture, okay? It's very easy. Then go ahead and add your eggs. I'm going to crack 2 eggs in here. Now it's cooled down some. 1, 2. Alright, now we're going to mix this up. And as you can see, the mixture is pretty thick, you know what I mean? It's like a peanut butter, egg mixture. And go ahead and add your Torani hazelnut flavoring to this mixture too. It's all liquid. So add 2 tablespoons of Torani hazelnut. This stuff is so good. All right, add that in there. Now we're going to add all of that to our mixture in our bowl, our flour mixture, okay? Now all I want you to do is stir up your flour mixture, and I'm going to show you what this looks like as I'm stirring it up. It gets very, almost like a scrambled egg consistency, but you really want to mix this well because you really don't want lumps of flaxseed or almond flour or baking powder not cooking, okay? And now, I have also done this with nuts. I love nuts, as most of you know. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stick this in the microwave for 4 minutes, okay? It may take longer, it may take shorter, depending on your microwave. Let me wash my hands. So anyway, if your microwave cooks really fast, do it at a lower setting. If your like lower minutes. Mine, it may even need more time than what I put it in there. But I'm going to have my husband, who's so helpful with me today, he's filming me with the camera. When it starts to rise above the bowl, I don't want you to freak out. In a couple of minutes, it does rise above the bowl. Just don't freak out. I have a plate underneath my bowl, and it's just cooking in there. So while we're waiting for it to cook, I'm going to put away some of my items here. And also, what I want you to go get too is some Maple Grove or some kind of sugar-free syrup to eat with this. And I'm going to divide my recipe into two. I'm going to give half of it to Ashley and half of it to me. And the calorie count for this, I just want to tell you real quick, is well, it's more than this. I've messed it up. I will put it at the end of this, but it is higher if you use the coconut oil. If you use applesauce instead of coconut oil, you can bring it down to 300 calories, 299 calories. See how it's starting to rise above the bowl? Don't freak out when that happens. That's normal. It's baking, okay? We put baking powder. We put 1 teaspoon of baking powder in there. And, now, you see how high it's getting? That's incredible. And we still have 1 minute and 33 seconds left. Okay, guys, I know y'all are really enjoying watching the rising. It looks like it's going to fall over, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? It looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa right now. But it's not, I promise you. And be real careful when you take this out of the microwave. You're going to need something to grab the bowl with, like a towel or a pot holder, okay? Now, I put mine for 4 minutes. It may not take 4 minutes. You can always stop it, check it with a fork, and see if it's done. And I'm going to get 2 plates out because I'm going to share half of mine with Ashley. Okay, we're coming down to the wire, and look at this. It looks awesome. So I'm going to stop it 9 seconds ahead of time and see, like it's going all the way back down. And my plates are iron very hot, okay? And as you can see, this is what it looks like before I cut it. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead. If yours has stuck to the sides, you'll want to scrape the sides. Mine has not. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over, and it should come out pretty easy. Look, it came out perfect. And what we're going to do is, I forget a lot of times that this is very, very, very hot, is we're going to cut it in half, this recipe, okay? So we're going to give half to Ashley and half to me. And anyway, can you see what this looks like now? It looks like bread, okay? And what I do is I cut it in some little pieces, and then I put some syrup on this, just like this. And I eat this sort of like a pancake, like a dessert, but it's a meal. It really is. And my daughter loves it. So anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoy it. It was peanut butter coconut bowl cake, P3 friendly, low carb. It is high in calories, but it's the good kind of calories. I hope you have a good day. I'll be thinking about you guys. Peace out.